Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another Forex market analysis session. My name is Alexander Nikitin, I'm a professional trader and a programmer as well. And today I'm going to explain cipher pattern rules. First of all, you should know that the cipher pattern is not a harmonic pattern. If you go to Mr. Scott Carney's blog, let me type it. This is what Mr. Scott Carney thinks about the cipher pattern. Where is that? Jason Simpleton and the cipher pattern. And you can read harmonic trading legacy, blah blah blah, trading powers. The cipher pattern is not a harmonic pattern. Go ahead and try to trade this. People will realize that it is a contrarian signal at best. Okay, so this is the blog, official blog of Mr. Scott Carney, and he himself tells us that the cipher pattern is not a harmonic pattern. Well, yes, that's why Mr. Scott Carney cannot say that trading powered has somehow stolen his mental property. A cipher pattern is not a harmonic pattern. It is an advanced pattern formation that was developed at Trading Powered. Okay, the discovery of the cipher pattern belongs to Darren Oglesby. When he discovered that, he came to Jason Stapleton. Jason Stapleton is a teacher of Darren Oglesby and said, okay, look what I have. I have a pattern that is almost 70 to 80% depending on pair correct. And of course Jason didn't believe that. He said, well, it can't be so. So he just backtested that, and he proved the Darren Oglesby's words. And when Keelstoke came to this team a bit later, he also was testing that cipher pattern, and he also proved that it is working. Well, all that Trading Powered team tried to tear that pattern apart, but they only proved that this pattern is very accurate and it is working very good. So this is the small history of that. I attended some webinars of Trading Powered teams. Well, mostly I talked to Akil Stokes, who explained me the cipher pattern rules, and also we had a conversation with Darren Oglesby in the chat box. You know, those chat boxes where you can ask some questions during the webinars. And Darren Oglesby was a moderator of how that called, technical workshop. It is 2015 year, the year 2015, yes, technical trader workshop. That was the webinar, and the cipher pattern was explained during that workshop in details. The whole week of webinars, whole week of real-time trading with the Keelstokes and explanations from Trading Power team about the cipher pattern rules. Okay, now let's go to the internet. So for now, after these words, after this opening, you maybe have no doubts in my authority that I know the cipher pattern rules, because well, let's go on the internet and type the demand for cipher pattern. Cipher pattern. Okay, cipher pattern. And we have some pictures. I like that pictures because they provide compressed information about that. The first picture, one of the first picture in the Google search. Okay, well, what do we have here? We have some picture. It is showing the ratios, B point ratio, C point ratio, and D point ratio. And let's go to that page, to that site, that provides the information about the cipher pattern. Okay, the first, let us read. The harmonic cipher pattern is visually an inverse pattern of the more common butterfly harmonic pattern. Okay, from the first line, it is a mistaken statement. The harmonic cipher pattern. Cipher pattern is not a harmonic pattern. Mr. Scott Carney, the developer of harmonic approach, just told us that the cipher pattern ruins all harmonic views, all harmonic how is that called? I don't know, all those harmonic bases. It is not a cipher pattern. Okay, harmonic butterfly pattern. It is not as commonly occurring as the butterfly. Yes, the butterfly is the most frequent pattern and is distinct by the strict rule that govern the cipher. Well, don't understand what this means. The cipher pattern was discovered and defined by Darren Oglesby. Yes, I agree. The chart below illustrates the bullish and bearish cipher pattern. Well, it doesn't illustrate anything because we have very specific cipher pattern rules. Let us read. Okay, cipher pattern. The cipher pattern starts with the market price that establishes X and A. Well, what is good about the advanced pattern formations is that they clearly define the XA point. XA leg is not a market movement or market price. It is not something something random. There are two things that may be an XA leg. The first thing is called an impulse leg, and the second thing is called an anchor leg. That's it. An impulse leg is a market movement that violates some structure, and an anchor leg is a market movement that doesn't violate some structure and takes place within some periods of consolidation. Between two ranges, we have the movement up and down from the up border to the down border, and so on. So this is called an anchor leg, and an impulse leg is a movement that violates structure. So either an impulse leg or an anchor leg, not market price or market movement or something like that. So XA leg should be an anchor leg or an impulse leg. Once this leg is determined, the pattern evolves. Okay, let's start. Point B retraces to 382, 618 Fibonacci level of XA. False. Point B should retrace minimum to 382 and the candle close should not exceed 618. In this case, the wick can go further than 618. So this is not a correct statement, not that correct rule. Point B retraces to 382, 618 Fibonacci level. Well, no. Where is that 0.42 good? Is that 0.62 good? No? 1 pip more, 1 pip less? The advanced pattern formation rules are very strict. It should be exact, should exactly touch 382. If it is 1 pip less, then it is invalid. It should touch 382 with the candle wick, and the candle close should never close beyond 618. Should never pass that 618. Well, but the candle wick can go to whatever level, unless it violates the rule number 3. I will tell more about that rule a bit later. Okay, point C is formed when price extends to XA leg. Yes, I agree, extends by at least to 127. Yeah, here it is, at least 127. It should be written here, at least 382, at least to 127. Or within 113, 1414. No, this is absolute bull something. This is nothing. It should extend by at least 127, and the candle close of this extension of the candle should not go past 1414. No 113, nothing those. The candle wick of the candle can go further than 1414. It can go to 1618 to I don't know whatever level, as long as that doesn't violate the third rule. and I will tell the third rule in a second. Point D is formed when price extends to 782 Fibonacci level of I think this is a mistake. It should be 786. Well, 786 Fibonacci level of point D is also where price expected. No, it's not expected to reverse. It is a common mistakes of newbies. They are expecting something from the market. Look how pros approached the market. They think that the pattern is only a probability, like coin tossing or something like that. When you toss a coin, you know that the probability of heads versus tails is 50-50%. Every time you have, just imagine that every time you have a head, you are paid $2, and every time you have tails, you are charged $1. So what else you need to do? You just need to continue tossing that coin, toss again and again and again. When you lose, you give $1. When you win, you have $2. 50-50% probability. You are not expecting something. You are tossing it, tossing it, tossing it, tossing. Well, you may have some emotions, but those emotions don't stop you from tossing that same coin, not switching to another coin, not adding 2 coins, not 3 coins, not switching to this cubic with numbers, to whatever else tossing things. Just tossing this same coin again and again and again. So the cipher pattern is no different from that coin toss, but it has a probability of success a bit more than 50%. It is 70 to 80 depending on the pair. Okay, and the rule, targets are determined here, 382, 618. Well, I agree with that, CD lag. The most important rule here, that the D point must exceed C point. Oh, sorry, B point. The D point must exceed B point. Because when the B point wick extends past 618, but it doesn't close past 618, but it is extending past 618. Sometimes the 786 of XC may be not extending B. So the B point should not touch the 786 of XC. Let me show it. If the B point is deeper, just somewhere here, you see? So this level of pattern completion should be lower than this B point. And if this C point goes very high, sometimes then this restretching Fibonacci's goes higher, and it also can be the rule can be violated. Okay, hope you understood that. I will draw something, draw a chart for you. Let me go to drawing tool. With this, go to empty space maybe, or we can move it. Okay, let's take the cipher pattern tool. There are 2 tools, cipher pattern and XABCD pattern. You need a cipher pattern tool, and let's draw a cipher pattern. XA, for example, and the B point is more than 618, 640, yes, and the C point is 127, at least 127 too. Yes. So in this case, the 786, you see, it is lower than B point. But when the B point is very deep, something like this, so this is invalid cipher pattern because the B point is very deep. The wick of the B point, it should be 1 pip higher than D point. Okay, and the same with the C point. Let me place the B point here. If C point goes very, very high, extremely high, somewhere here, very high. Yes, so we should have a D point completion higher as well. 780, 787, 786. Yes, if it goes even higher, you see the D point completion may be higher than the B point, and this also invalidates the pattern. And as you see, the candle wick of the candle of the C point can extend to 1.96 and the pattern will be still valid if the B point is not very deep. Okay, hope you understood that rule, that the D point should go past B point. Let's go next to those rules, bearish trading examples. 1.418. Well, I think those guys missed the pattern rule, pattern tool. We have two of them: cypher pattern tool. Yes, this is a cypher pattern tool, and we have a XABCD pattern tool. If I draw the same, it will show different ratios. Look at this. Absolutely the same patterns are showing different ratios. This one shows 1.45 because it is calculating the extension of X to A. And this one shows 1.91 because it is showing the extension of AB. If it goes lower, it is a correction of AB leg, XABCD pattern. And if it goes past, it is an extension of AB leg. But in this case, this one calculates the extension of XA. If it is lower, it is a correction of XA leg, and if it goes past X, of course it is an extension of XA, and this one is an extension of AB, not XA, AB. And of course the D point completion is 786 of XA as well. It doesn't matter if you have an extension or something here. You see that ratio does not change its value, because here the ratio is X to C ratio, and here the ratio is X to A ratio. Let's go to that cypher pattern, and we can see here that the extension is not 1.41. It is, well, I think it is 127, not more than 127. Just look at this. What is 141? It is almost 1.5. We need to add this much. Let me do it this way. I have my drawing tools here. Let me measure some half of that. This is the half. Yes, so we need to have the same lower. This would be 1.40 something, and this is not 1.40 something because let's look here. You see, is it the half of XA leg? This is XA. Is this the half of that? Well, I think it is only 20%. So the author of this article has taken the wrong tool. Okay, let's read the description. After forming XA leg, price retraced to 5. Well, maybe. From B, the C leg extended by 1.418. No, it's not an extension of XA. It is an extension of AB. Here. Okay, the C point rally D making 972 retracement. Well, yes, maybe. But again, the extension is not the 972 of XA. In cipher pattern, we should measure the extension of XC when you calculate the D point. Short position, blah blah blah, and whatever else. Bullish cipher pattern buy trade example. What is it? It's not a cipher at all. Okay, the B point is okay, but the C point, it's not an extension. It should go past A. It's not an extension. And the D point is 763. Why? Advanced pattern, unlike harmonic patterns, advanced pattern are traded with limit orders. You just calculate your entry and you place a limit order. If you place your limit order at 786 and it wasn't trigger, well, you're out of the trade. It is not the defining of potential reversal zone and then watching for some price action like those trigger bars and some rejections with those RSI divergence that are common in that harmonic trading. It is not that. It is a limit order. You place your order, set and forget. You place your target, you place your stop loss, and then you come, I don't know, next day and check your position. That's it. Advanced pattern are very different, both in ratios and in trading approach. The trading rules, trading management is very different from harmonic patterns. Okay, after the XA rally, price retraced, it doesn't matter. From B point rallied back, not make new high, but just closed enough to point A high to mark C. Well, this absolute crap. It should at least touch 127 and the candle close should not close above 1414. That's it. Important points when trading the cipher pattern. Okay, the cipher forex pattern, it's not harmonic anymore. The cipher forex pattern is not as common as other harmonic patterns such as Gartley or butterflies, bull something. This is hack, absolutely. It is not as common as butterfly pattern, but it is next to it. The Gartley pattern and the bat pattern are the rarest patterns, be they harmonic patterns or be they advanced formations. They are rare, much rare than the cipher pattern. The cipher, well, let's not call them pattern, let's call them advanced formation. The cipher advanced formation. I'm afraid that Mr. Scott Carney will be offended with my words if I call them patterns, because he has registered rights on those patterns. If you say Gartley pattern, this means you are referring to a harmonic pattern that was developed by Scott Carney. But if you say Gartley advanced formation, this means that you refer to the pattern that was developed in Trade Empowered team. Okay, it is the second. It is one of the most frequent patterns. Although the occurrence of the cipher pattern is rare, this is a lie. It is by no means a pattern that offers a high probability. The highest probability of all those patterns. When you trade ciphers, Gartleys, butterflies, or what else? Bats. You have a probability about 60 to 65%, and the cipher pattern is 70 to 80. Depending on pair, it is 70 to 80. Well, one of the highest probability pattern. Due to the rare occurrence of the cipher pattern, traders should make room for adjustment to the fib levels. Never. No adjustment of fib levels, no adjustment of rules. The rules should be very, very strict, and the cipher pattern is very, very strict as well. And it occurs not very frequent. It is not rare occurrence. Waiting for the perfect cipher pattern will result in the trader watching the charts for a very long time with no valid setup occurring. You should always wait for a perfect result without being afraid that you will spend a long time and no setup will occur. Let me go to where let's have it this. Let me disable that. I will show you the rare occurrence of cipher pattern. Let's go here. False, bad formation, false, cipher pattern true, false. Large ones. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Large ones true. History mode. Without history, it doesn't matter if it shows only the last one. Okay. The cipher pattern here. Then let's have medium swings. 8, 3, 2. History mode is true. Disable godly, disable bad, and disable butterfly. Okay. And let's have it once again some smaller patterns. 5, 3, 2, true, disable godly, disable bats, disable butterfly. Okay, so look how many patterns we have. Starting from January 16, we have so many patterns. Some of them winners, some of them losers. Look how it reacts. Wow. Pooh, strict to the downside. Look how it reacts. True, strict to the upside. This one was a loser, yes. Winner, 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 winner after winner. You have 3 of them in a row. Winner. This one. Winner. It didn't hit stop loss of that. And this one. Winner. This didn't trigger. Yes, we have some losers. In the year of 16 from, let me calculate, September, July, starting from June. We had so many ciphers. Let's calculate them. How many? How many of them do we have? From June. On one pair. I will draw a random pattern because my manual pattern search has an engine that calculates the total pattern. 27 pattern. We should detract this one. So 26 ciphers in June, July, August. Well, 6 months. 27 on one pair. 27 ciphers. Is it rare? Well, don't know. One pair. We can go to whatever, we can go to Eurodollar and calculate the same. Let's go to that large. History mode, true. Disable godly, disable bad, disable butterfly. Let's have a larger period, something like, I don't know, 10 years, if we can have it. What is the first date here? 2016? Yes. No, 2007. So from 2007, let me find more. Medium. 8, 3, 2, enable history mode, disable godly, disable bad, disable butterfly. Okay, and let me enable small patterns. 5, 3, 2, history mode, disable godly, disable bad, disable butterflies. Okay, so how many patterns do we have? How many of them? Let's calculate it. Let's calculate the patterns we have. One, two, three, and we have patterns calculated. 385 during 10 years. 10 years means 120 months. 120 months. If we divide that 385 divided 120 months, you'll have at least 3 patterns on 1 hour, only 1 hour. I'm not talking about 15 minutes, I'm not talking about 4 hours. On one pair you will have about 3 patterns. 2 of them will be winners and 1 of them will be a loser, something like that. 70% means that two of them, if 2 patterns are winners and 1 is loser, it is 2/3, and 2/3 is 66%, so 70%. Okay, so 3 patterns a month. So it's not rare pattern. It's not a rare pattern. The cipher can occur on any time frame, but it is best to use 1 hour and higher. Well, this I agree with that. It is best to use on 1 hour or higher, because it was developed as the swing strategy. You need to find those. It is swing trading. Okay, let's go. Then what I want you to offer is my resource, and you should go to learn the patterns. Disable that. Okay, learn the patterns. Here you will know the exact rules of advanced pattern formations. The cipher pattern is here. The tactics, the B point should be 382 retracement of XA. Does not have a candle close past 61A. You will see all those rules that I just explained to you with those about that cipher pattern. So you can find them all on my website. It is called pssoftware.ru. www.pssoftware. What PS means? It means pattern search. What is pattern search? Pattern search is that tool that was drawing my patterns here. You just saw that working. Okay, and let me do some analysis for today. I just forgot about that. I was talking about the cipher pattern rules and about that internet provides very doubtful information about the rules of advanced pattern. Okay, so first I need to analyze my high time frame. My pair is dollar ruble. It's not the pair I'm trading actively, but I'm watching that from time to time, because I live in Russia, and this is the currency of my country. Okay, let's go to indicators. Let me enable fractal zones, and it will show support and resistance on the chart immediately. We have 2 tiny zones here and a zone here. The recent movement was to the downside. You see a candle close, so this means that the tendency is moving to the downside. We just broke the most recent support zone, and now price came to that did that retracement. So how deep it will retrace, we have reference point somewhere here, because we have that structure level sticking out, so somewhere here, and we have that gap as well. So if we test that gap, it will be a very good opportunity for selling according to that movement of a downtrend, because the recent movement was a violation of the support zone. Okay, and what do we have here? Let's go and enable my pattern search. Large swing tells nothing. Medium swings. Okay, look at what is it? It is a perfect coincidence of structure and Fibonacci ratios. So this is the structure. You can see that resistance zone here, support and resistance zone, support zone here. It acted as resistance here, and now it should act as resistance as well. So we have a valid cipher pattern on the 4-hour time frame. You can see it appeared very fast. Medium swings on 4-hour. Well, I can show you some trick. What is a medium swing on 4-hour can be a large swing on hourly. Boom, and you see the same pattern here. The same pattern. Okay, if price goes a bit higher, the limit order will be triggered and the targets will be placed at 61.20 and 60.75. Well, that's it for today. Hope you liked that video, you found it useful. If so, please give me your thumbs up, subscribe to my next videos. If you wish to learn more about the advanced pattern formation, visit my website. Once again, guys, I will show it to you. www.patternsearchsoftware pssoftware.ru www.pssoftware.ru. You will have that everything about those patterns. You will have all the information about me. You will see my history of creation those pattern search tools, and you will find the pattern search themselves. You can purchase them on my website as well. See the video and you will see some promo appearing. What else? Some bonuses and of course a disclaimer. This is a very good educational website, I suppose. You can learn the patterns, you can purchase some software, you can empower yourself for trading in this new year, 2017. Well, that's it. Once again, remember that www.pssoftware.ru. Follow me on TradingView as well. Let me show you my page. It is very simple. You just go to those top authors and you'll find me in those top authors list. Somewhere in this list, Alexander under what is that? Underscore Alexander underscore Nikitin. Yes, you'll find me in this month. I am number 4. And if you don't want to look for all-time top author, I am in that list, somewhere in the middle of that list of 20 authors. Okay, so well guys, that's it for today. Hope you liked that video. Trade your plans, plan your trades, and see you next time. Goodbye.